Hey man, do you remember the original 2012 lunar wave? Well, here it comes from the bottom. Guess what? It's been filmed many, many times now. It's been filmed in front of Saturn, Jupiter, the moon, and last year I filmed it in front of the sun with my new telescope. It's hard to tell how many times it's been filmed in front of the moon, but the last time I was counting back in the day, it was 30 or 40. Many, many. Now here in a second, we're loading up the second one. Do you remember this lunar wave? Coming in from the top this time. This was shot back in the day with my old equipment, and people have been asking me to go back on my older work. Now let's speed it up a bit. Check it out. And lastly, we're going to load another lunar wave here that was shot in Texas by my friend Randy from Houston. So many people are aware of the podcast at crow777radio.com that they've been looking at my older work and wanted me to cover it. So that's what I'm doing here. We're going to do some best of clips here. And up next is the so-called Chem-bomb. This was filmed one day when there hadn't been chemtrails for a few days. Two planes flew by and one of them dropped this out of it. I was using my telescope and tracking this by hand, which is very difficult to do, and then this happened. Let's speed that up, zoom it in, and take a look. Thanks, chem planes. There was more debris in this than you can imagine. The film doesn't really cover it, and this rained down over miles and miles of houses in San Diego. Next up is the most vexing of clips, the shooting orb. To this day, I don't know what it was. Here's a zoomed out shot showing the orb going into a chemtrail. We never saw an orb when chemtrails weren't present. They were always in and around them, and we used to see them with our eyes all the time. After I filmed this, which I'm loading now, we never saw them again after I uploaded this clip. Keep your eye on the orb, and right about here, poof, it shoots something into the chemtrail. Watch where the little thing it shoots goes, and when it covers that spot, it glows. It's an incredible piece of footage, to say the least. Watch here, I've taken out stills right here. See that? He glows up when he goes over the spot where he shot. Back in the day, I got a solar telescope, which is what's up next. And by accident, as most of these things are, I filmed the so-called second sun. Here's that original footage from 2015. There's the sun we see with our eyes. It's going to go out of frame. I'm looking around, looking around. Watch the top of the frame as I'm moving the telescope around. See that thing up there? There's the other object. This is the first filming of the so-called second sun, whatever it might be. All these years later, I never forgot filming this, and I saved for almost 10 years to get a much better telescope. And when I got that better telescope, I started filming 3 years ago. This will be the third season of filming with the new high-end telescope. And what's up next? I'm going to load what that new telescope does. Look at this quality, and now look at the quality that's coming up with this telescope. It's really quite incredible that we can get shots like this. This is how I film the sun in black and white to get maximum detail. The only thing that is not nature and all this footage is the color. I assign the color, but there it is, all processed out. Look at that detail. Simply incredible. These are stills that are available to people on the website. People wanted them, so I made them. Some of these print up to 50 inches. There's a close-up on a sunspot. That is Rose's favorite image. Now let's get into some of the moving images. This is an inverted surface shot of the sun looking at a sunspot. I'm going to uninvert it here. That's what it looks like to your eye, except it would be black and white. Now watch the incredible detail on these prominences on the next shot. It's almost staggering to imagine the quality that we can get with the tools that are available now. Next one up. 20 years ago, that's what you were looking, well, actually 13 years ago, you were looking at the older telescope and the quality it provided. It's not even in the same ballpark. It's not even on the same planet. We're going to take one more look at some very high-end detailed footage. It's just incredible. I am continuing my work with the solar telescope, and I provide that on my website as I search and search and search, trying to discover what that other body is. We're going to close out with a shot I did of the moon with a full spectrum camera. That shot, the blown out part that's all white, is the blacked out part you can't see, or the lit part that you can see with your eye. The other side on the left is the blacked out part. Anyhow, I hope you'll all come and join us at Crow 777 Radio. Everyone knows about the podcast, but there's much more going on, and I'm going to start going over old footage regularly. There it is, man. Cheers.